Yes, Sir PP here to give you the tip. Today we're going to be discussing something that, I personally want to discuss. It's not something that a lot of people really care about, but I think it's something that you should care about because the practice of it is scummy. So let's talk a little bit about it. What I'm referring to right here is the once daily tap to get your item for free. The item itself is fantastic, as in it's good for something that's free to play once a day. That's great. I have no contention with that. What I do have a contention with is where it is located. As you can see, I'm in the shop right now, and if you've noticed, if I were to go and look around at the shop, you would notice that, wowee, there's so much money that you could spend, and that's what I have an issue with. For you see, what happens is, and then actually I think we should just go to back a little bit, okay? Let's back up. People that gamble, like myself, can get very tempted. You see, I have right now 612 Chrono Crystals. I am not done summoning, and there's this free item that I pick up once a day. Gamblers, or a gambler mentality, is the more times you see something, the more likely you are to potentially put some money towards. Now, I don't have this problem because I'm not addicted. Addiction is where this comes into play. For a fragile mind is where this comes into play. Because statistically speaking, the more and more you visit the shop, the more and more likely you are to eventually consider some of the deals that you see in here. Now, before, when they didn't have this free item, I did sometimes, make videos about the shop and what would be best to purchase. Now I don't feel comfortable doing that. Not because some of these deals aren't good. Some of them are. Most aren't, but some of them are, like one or two. But now with this once a daily free item that forces you to look at the shop, including anyone that is 13 years old or maybe even under, it's scummy. Because what they're essentially trying to do is get more clicks onto the shop to eventually get you to spend more, or to even consider spending. And this works. You might say, it doesn't work on me, and that's fine, but you're one person, and there's more than just one person playing this game, right? So that's the biggest contention I have with this. The very notion that they put this in the shop area to entice people to spend on a game that is honestly not worth spending on at this current moment. So it saddens me because this once a day thing could have easily been placed right here. It could have been placed here, here. It could have been placed here, but without going to the freaking shop. Like, they didn't have to put it in the shop. That's what I'm saying. And for those of you that are saying, hey, but you are spending, because I have the golden border, as you guys can see, which means that I have the golden tickets. I made a previous video where I was going to do that for a year. So it's the only thing I'm currently spending on, and it doesn't even give me CC. And I've thought many times about disabling it because I don't really need it, nor do I really use it. But it is just something that you can use. It's something that I have currently, and I think it's diverting from the topic, but just for those of you that are like, you said you don't want to spend, but you're spending. I'm just here. That's why. You can also check out that video, but most likely most of you, even if you watch that video, you wouldn't really listen. So as a result, you wouldn't really understand what was going on in that video, and thus you would still say your comments. I mean, hell, you're probably going to say it even after I've made this entire disclaimer. Point being, this shouldn't be in the shop. It could be anywhere else. This is scummy. Don't spend on this game. Take care, have yourselves a great day, and make sure to play with your balls.